You guys are going to pick Sacred, a map that he's quite strong at. Very knowledgeable at that map. Perhaps banking on that difference in knowledge against Bobirika here, who himself can definitely put up a fight in terms of speed. We pull this up real quick. Yes, Bobirika. Both of them actually competing right now to raise themselves in the rankings. One of their last opportunities for both of them this match is Eguy going 1-3, Bobirika going 1-4. High stakes for both of them. Make sure the recording's going fine. Yep. Perfect.
You got owned.
Wait, is comp mode on? There we go. And away we go.
Set.
Close one to start with. Blasts nearby. Both are going to opt for the blast. Bobby will go flying. You go with the respawn. Bobby will get the better landing. He'll be up on the first spawn. He's going to get aggressive, take the last spread, and that's better momentum for Bobby. But Eguy with a very nice respawn there. He's going to land right down here. And actually gets to the blue first. Bobby attempts a super speed. That's about all he can do in that position. Bobby will deny the super speed. Good aggression from him there. And a good respawn abuse of his own. If Eguy was banking on a situation of catching him out on map knowledge, then that's not going to happen here, it seems. Are we going for the blast and camping it? Is he lagging again? He's lagging, but it doesn't seem to have mattered. He starts complaining, we can always do something about it. We have a close blow. Eguy with a very calm gyrocopter from the corner. Sweeps in and takes it, Bobby with a little bit too much airtime. They'll share that super speed. I believe Bobby has blast advantage. Bobby nearly lands it, but gets an unfortunate edge hit. Eguy will, again, very calmly just go and get the blue. And Eguy's going to opt for this newfound default where you super jump up there and get a super speed. Which is very, very powerful coming out of that corner of the map. Bobby will still get the better end of that spawn, but Eguy up by 15 as we approach. A minute left, and he's going to get a very bad respawn there. Overcommitting quite a bit. Oh. Is he good? Looks like he's willing to continue playing for now. If it happens again, we can always stop. Or if he says anything. Not on him. Pretty good blast from Bobby. You guys going to opt to go for Arrow 9 on the middle. But Bobby already with a super speed. And Bobby with a not so great launch off the central pillar. He's lagging again, it seems like. But again, he's just going to make his way up despite the lag. Oh, this is just not it. I really hope we aren't staring down the barrel of another Turk match where we have to annul it and go again tomorrow. Okay, nice snipe from him. I almost regret I was looking at Tawny Hype there. Just barely caught that on camera. Bobby will get a better line going down, but a nice blast to make Eguy wall hit. And that Mega will actually help him get out and put him in better position for this spawn, which is quite unlucky for Bobby. Eguy opting to go around the back, secures, I can only imagine, all three of the yellows. Yep. The blast nearly works. It will send Eguy over. Bobby will likely secure the rest of the spawn if he doesn't fall like that, but Eguy will land up by 35 at this point, and Bobby once again lagging. He'll get a good spawn, but it's going to take a miracle for him to come back at this point. There's the beginnings of something. He's going to win this spawn, but again, it's going to take an absolute miracle. Still down 30. I think at this point it's basically impossible, even with that blue. Eguy, again, very calmly just goes to the middle, lands the blue off the ice pillar super speed, and yeah, that'll be game one. If Bobby has any reservations about the internet, he's more than welcome to say, of course, and it's not like... Wait, is he doing it again? No, he's not lagging now. And if he does feel it was unfair on his end, he's welcome to ask for another annulment, even though it would be quite lame to have that happen twice with him. Nothing he can do about it, though. And, yep, that is lag. Couldn't tell if he was just giving up at the end. Right, so he's going to restart his internet. That's very, very fair on his end.
What's going on with the
Bobby
internet?
was having a decent amount of internet issues during that. It didn't seem
Mm.
to affect him too much. He was still able to roll around during the lag,
Okay.
but it probably was throwing him off. I'm not 100% sure. It's up to him
Alright,
at the end of the day
well,
what he wants to happen.
if you
Well, and up to
guys
you.
think that it's necessary to stop, then just do it. Because I'm just gonna keep playing
Yeah, that's
until
up.
anybody.
Yeah, it's a hard one to say because ultimately, like the big deciding factor will be like you two, like.
Yeah.
If it does proceed to happen in like the next match, despite Bobby
Hmm.
restarting his internet, then maybe it's something to consider. But I don't want to encourage any decision like during the match.
Of course. Yeah. My mindset during that was just to keep playing until you guys give the word.
Mhm.
So.
But yeah, doesn't have to be
Well,
anything like immediate.
okay. Yeah. Just let me know.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
It's unfortunate, but there's always things we can do in post. Finally discovering the new graphics. Shout out Shadow Visions. Bobby is still trying to find a way to make his internet work. Hello, go thank Connie in the Eguy Bobby thread. Says she loves you.
Well.
Just waiting at this point. He's trying to find a workaround.
Yeah. Understandable. Yeah, we're in Hillsborough now. Honestly, I was anticipating these types of conditions, so I just
Yeah.
told myself to just keep playing.
Yeah. At this point, it is something you just have to kind of expect.
Yeah.
Not much we can do until he actually finds a solution for himself, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
Apparently, he has Ethernet cables,
Mm,
which is weird. So he has them. They just never implemented them, which is weird.
gotcha.
Okay, whatever. As long as he finds a solution, the rest of the match.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, Sacred does kind of look like a shaft.
Sacred looks like a mine shaft. Oh, it sort of does as well. It looks like the. Oh dear God! It looks like the FNAF like cameras, the camera layout. Just way more complicated.
So
Well, I'm kind of right.
which is scarier, Sacred or Five Nights at Freddy's?
Uh, Sacred, unless it's FNAF 4. Well, Bobby's back on, and he's in the server. Suppose we can
Okay.
continue. Do we want to let him roll around a bit? Just see how his internet is, or do we
Sure.
want to just keep going?
Yeah. He didn't pick this, right?
No, we haven't picked the second map to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
No, we're still waiting on Bobby.
All right.
All right, so yeah, he's going to roll around on this.
Okay. Mm. Is there something that could, I sometimes have trouble connecting to a hotspot. I wonder if there's anything that could like.
Ready, set,
All right, let's see.
go.
They both go for the gyro.
Which, for the record, I'm pretty sure is. I can't say anything actually.
Yeah. It looks pretty good so far. You want to let him go more? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Pretty sure he just DC'd actually.
No, he's still
Oh.
moving fine. He was just typing.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let him roll around for a minute. Okay, so there is going to be normal lag. He is on hills, so if there's a little delay, that's just that.
Yeah, that's just his. Whee!
Alt C. Is that how I
What shall I
exit?
do?
Can't exit spectate mode. No. Give it one more spawn. Good job, Bobby.
Oh, edge hit. Let's go.
Oh, that was a little bit of lag, but it wasn't anything that could have prevented him from playing. Shadow, what the hell? Can't be doing that to him. Give it this, and then we'll stop, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty stable.
It's his tournament. He'll do what he wants.
Okay, time for Bobby pick.
All right. So if he says like F and lag or whatever, do you want to just?
It's not as if we have to stop during the game. If he like completely stops playing, we can talk about it then. But barring
Yeah,
that,
if he
we can
stops
always
playing-
like we did before. We can always annul this and run it back another day. Even though at this point Bobby's got
Yeah.
like how many games left to play?
I'm just
Okay.
going to let you guys.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
yeah.
Don't worry. You don't have to worry about it.
All right. Cool.
Don't have to figure anything out right now.
All right. Back to gaming.
Anyhow, now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna have to cut like 10 minutes of this out in post. Bobirika gonna pick Battle Cube. Interesting pick into Hills Ping, but it is one of his stronger maps. Has he picked this before? Let's check. Any Battle Cubes? No, he has not picked Battle Cube. He is fine to pick this. But it is still an interesting pick on this ping. Maybe he can make it work. Remember correctly, he beat MBO on ping disadvantage. That was in randomizer, and he beat him there. So he's got a history of beating people who are very good here on ping dis.
Ready.
Let's see if he can do it again.
Set. Go.
Starting with red side spawn, they're going to start sharing. Looks like Eguy will be faster to this last gem. But Bobby, we have to snatch up the super speed. Does Eguy get it? Eguy does not get the super speed somehow, and Bobby unfortunately won't be able to get it to much effect, but he will cut ahead, gets the blast. Good routing from him. I like what Eguy does. Very smart use of the super speed there, knowing Bobby has blast and routing away from it while still getting the same amount of value. Even game so far. I think Eguy, yep, only won the Mega Marvel, but he will miss that one. Both players splitting up a bit. Bobby trying to get off the yellow face, which actually comes back to bite him here, but a big Mega. And Eguy commits with a super speed. I think he actually gets one of the gems on the next spawn as he's super speeding. Very impressive. Or perhaps lucky. Bobby down by 4. Needs to get the very end of a couple spawns here to come back, which is more than possible, but expanding up to 6 now. Bobby with a bit of lag perhaps, but he's still able to play. Doesn't seem like it's affecting him. Pushes the last gem. Just a bit risky, but it doesn't seem to come back to bite him. Going straight back. Bobby with a very cool line there, actually. He will equalize off of that. Eguy again going for these last gem super speeds. And that time it doesn't work out quite as well. Bobby brings this back to an even game with 1 minute to go. Bobby. That was not good, like, on his end. Not much to describe there other than lag just cost Bobby about an entire spawn. Which is not what you want to see if you hit him. Again, we don't have to come to a verdict right now, but it is disappointing to see something where... see a situation where that can just happen. Down by 5. That's more than an entire spawn's worth of value. In 30 seconds, that's quite a bit to catch up on. Especially when Eguy has blast advantage. Up by 7 now. Bobby going wide. I think maybe misreading the spawn. Eguy with another good super speed. Gotta say, Eguy been using these power-ups very, very well. Bobby will fool Eguy wisely, leaving the last red, even though at this point, I don't think there's a chance that Bobby comes back. Even if he didn't. And he will win by 10. Very good performance from both of them there. Bobby with a very valiant comeback until a bit of unfortunate, but common lag on his end. Eguy going up 2-0 now. Back to Divergence. And I can only imagine Eguy probably is going to break out. Maybe not one of his best maps, given how the tournament, how the matches between these two have gone so far. But he can't afford to slack against Bobby. Bobby's very, very good in his own right. Yeah, Bobby himself acknowledging thanks, internet. We can ask afterward what he wants to do. Yeah. It was only really in those last about 15 seconds there where anyone had a largely substantial lead. Eguy only gained up to about a 12-point lead with 15 seconds to go. Up until that point, it was barely above 6 at any point going one way or the other. And Bobby is going to break out Foundry. Can't say I've ever played him on this map, but he is good with his blasts. He is a very proficient player with routing, both of which are essential on this level. Having good routing awareness to get in between all these raised platforms, especially when going to the back or going to well, either far side of the map, is critical on this level. Because as we can see, there are such high value spawns that can happen that only one player can sometimes contend. So, wouldn't write this one off as an easy win for Eguy by any means.
Ready.
This is Eguy's pick.
Set. Go.
I might have said it was Bobby's pick. Starting out with an early blue. Bobby with a very interesting super jump off the back of getting hit by the moving platform over there. The moving wall. I don't even know where he got that super jump off from, honestly, but that was great stuff from him. I've never seen anyone do that. Where is Bobby? So, I hope you're all enjoying this kind of spectating, because this is all we're going to get this round. Please fix Foundry. Oh, great blast! Eguy will still get the better end of the spawn, but that could have been a lot worse for Bobby. That blast really killed Eguy's potential to dominate that spawn. Eguy will cut through and I believe be the only one to get the Mega Marble. But there he goes. Attempts to use the trim there. He'll eventually get over. Did Bobby share it? He did not, and is now in bad position for this blue. Very unlucky. But another great super jump that unfortunately just barely gets denied by Eguy's Mega Marble. Bobby's still up by 9, though this will about equalize it. Great landing from Eguy there to just secure a super speed on the way. Doesn't have to worry about that now. Gets the entire spawn to himself, now up by 3. They'll get aggressive and they'll force the next spawn. Bobby with some very good blasts, very good lines. This is kind of what I expected from him. Bobby will go wide there, picks up a super speed. And he's gonna land on the rug beautifully. Eguy looks like he's gonna have to bounce up off the slope, but that's too slow, and Bobby will secure most of the value there. Very even from these two so far. Eguy with blast advantage. How is he going to use it? It's close. Fair enough use of it, honestly. Doesn't spend his blast, just going to roll up, grab the super speed into the red. A nice wall hit. Bobby tries to share it, doesn't quite manage. Very strong game from these two so far. Bobby's main chance, it seems like, is going to be... Where is he? That's catastrophic from him. That's not where you wanted like to happen. Headed straight back. Eguy with an amazing blast sends him off, and he's going to secure this entire... Lines himself again, 8 points going his way in a blink of an eye. Up by 20 now. Unfortunate, given how that started. Bobirika, not to be outdone, he will attempt to get the line, but feels pressured and jumps off and overcommit. Jumps off through a little bit too much momentum. I do like the super speed pickup from Bobby there. He'll spend it to get the yellow. Both of these players very, very good at their power-up routing, I've noticed. Incorporating them into their traversals very, very well. They'll go equal on this, and now, again, barring a miracle, this is practically over. Very clean diagonal line there from Eguy. Bobby will get flung away from the next spawn. Eguy leaves the last red. It's going to be convincing win for him, I'd say, even though Bobby was lagging at quite an inopportune moment. Eguy looking very, very solid on this map. That will be 3-0. Not the most pleasant series to watch, I'll be
Wait,
honest.
what happened?
So he lagged on one of those like far end red, red, yellow, yellow, red, red ramp spawns.